Hi guys, in this video we will be talking about a quarter of what we talked about in the last video. What I showed you was Math in Papano, calculator, and sticky notes. Very basic things. In this video we'll be talking about Paint, WordPad, and snipping tool. So let's get started. Hey! In this one, we will be doing WordPad and Paint. So, let's start off with WordPad. So here we have fonts. Fonts are basically what type of writing you're gonna type in to the document. So, let's say you did cool. And you didn't like it how it was written, you can just select this. Choose what you like, I don't know, maybe like cursive, small cursive, and you can do that. You can change the size of the font, means you can change the size of the letters or the text that you wrote. You can also use these buttons. Easier. Select this, make it bigger, smaller, whatever you want. This is bold. Bold means it basically makes it a little thicker than usual. So if you bold it, you can see the difference. If you don't do it, you can also see the difference. But let's leave it for bold. Italics means you want to express something. So cool me basically expresses whatever you wrote. So if we unitalic, basically expresses, you can see that it's slanted a little to the right. That's what italics basically looks like. Underline, you know what it means. It just tells the reader to look right there. So I don't know. Cool me. So if we do this and underline, cool me tells you to look right there. This just crosses it out. If you want to say, tell the reader not to do this or something. So let's just move it here again. Just uncross it. This means it will shrink whatever text that you're gonna write right now. So shrink it to the bottom. You can also use this for math. You know what the square root is, right? So let's do 5 to the square root of 2 equals 10. I don't know. So yeah, this basically does highlights. So if we select this and you want to highlight this highlight to be whatever blue, I don't know. So let's do this and it would highlight it to blue. It looks pretty bad, right? So let's just highlight it, put it to no color. This changes the color of the text. So if you put yellow and all these cool colors, you can click more colors, which you can do, add some custom colors. Define means you get to do color picker. You can choose some cool kind of gray. Add to custom colors. Okay. Click this. Your color. Okay. Let go. Bam. Got a cool color that you made. And this basically means the indent to paragraph. So see this little thing? So if we press this, we'll basically move it left and right without you indenting it. This makes dots and all those stuff. Like if you want a list of stuff, you have different types of lists. So let's do none for now. This basically tells you, pretend you want to, I don't know, make a new line and it's too far, like if you put 2 and press this, it's going to be all the way over here, right here. So it's going to be pretty annoying. So let's just put this at 1.15. You can see it reduced. That is the spacing. This just moves it, but a simpler way. This is left side, middle, side, and normal. This basically makes a paragraph. No, just indents whatever paragraphs that you want. So let's do, since this is centimeters, let's indent it 3 centimeters. And okay. Look at that. Move to 3. So put it back here. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. You can also move this to just change. First, let's move this. Move the top to change where it is. Pictures, you can insert some pictures, some cool pictures, if you know where it is. Paint, I will talk about that later. Date and time is pretty cool. You can just select the date that you like, click OK, and we'll just imprint it on here. So click OK. Yeah. Let's just do that. Insert object, basically insert some stuff that aren't even on WordPad. So I don't know, if you have Adobe and it's not on WordPad, you can click OK, and it would make a document about that. So it's pretty cool. Find basically finds whatever letter you want, or match whole word only. So if you put cool me, actually if you just type in C and find next, let's just delete this and put F, find, F, find, and yeah, it'll just find the document, whatever you're searching for. Replaces a word with something else. So let's delete this. Put Calibri, which is the default font. It's right here. Whoops. Calibri. Oh my gosh. Find Calibri here. Oh, here it is. Calibri. So if we type in F, put no color, black, down to 11, basic. So let's do F and J, F and J, and replace, and that would basically become J. That's what replace is. Selects all the text, even if it's in different places. Like that. Delete all of that. We'll move on to view. View just changes it. Zoom out, you can zoom in. This is the crop bar, so you can change it if you want. This ruler basically is the centimeter line. Status bar is this little thing. So if you put H, it basically shows the status of everything. So this is basically useful for zooming in or out. So let's just go back to 100. Word warp. This is really useful. So I warp to the ruler because it's the easiest thing. So if we warp to the window, it'll become huge. If we warp to no warp, it's gonna be infinite. Like, you could go on forever and it wouldn't even stop. So yeah, that's what it would mean, and you don't want that. It's just that to ruler. Measurement in units does so this is basically centimeters, so we can do inches. because you probably will learn that when you grow older, or you already know that. Centimeters, I think, would be the best. It's the simplest. This button, you can make a new document. Click that. Don't save. It will create a brand new one. Open, basically, pretend you save something and you want to open it again. So just click this, and you would go to this and, find what you need. Just print this document onto your printer. Page setup just sets your information for the document, like how big it is going to be, and all that stuff. Exit WordPad. Click this button if you want to learn more. So now let's move on to Paint. Paint is really simple. Click on this button. Pretend you want to insert something. So let's do, I don't know, it'll appear right there. What you want to do, click this and update document. Close this and bam, you have the gigantic A in there. So Paint, basically, you can do whatever you want, but whenever you press this button in WordPad, you will open it. Whatever you do, it will be in the document. So it's not really partners, because this Paint already has its own software, so it's not really partners, and it's part of Windows. This just does everything. Like, you can edit colors, whatever I showed you about, custom colors and all those stuff. You have this, you can choose new colors. Make this your color 2 and this color 1. You can change the size of your tools. So this is pencil, fill, text, eraser, eyedrop, and magnifying glass. So if we do a brown, that, and take flood fill, take red, do this, it's going to be filled. Take the eyedropper, and you don't have this color, you just removed it out of the colors bin. You can just click this and it would automatically select that color, and you could just do whatever you want with it again. So let's Control Z is to redo, and Shift Control Z means to not redo. Control Z means undo. Shift Control Z means redo. So if we just did flood fill, so if we do Shift Control or Z, if we just did click this button, or Control Y is also another shortcut. Control Y or this, just redo everything. So Control Y or Shift Control Y, and anything you want. So let's just do this. Get back to where we were, so Control Z, and there. This is choose the type of brush you want, because this is the paint button. So if you can do whatever brush you want, but it's not always the paint button. These are the paints. These are the pens. This is spray paint. It's pretty cool. Let's select gray. You can spray paint, like do graffiti. This is color pencil, marker, crayon, and yeah, that's it. This is the shapes. Remember, these are all kinds of shapes. This button is pretty cool because you can create your own shape. So click this, that, make a first line, and just click, and it'll automatically adjust to whatever you want. It's pretty cool, actually. Make your own shapes. There. But you have to attach to the end to finish it. So that's it. Outline basically outlines whatever you did right there into anything you want. Fill